What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City transfer update. Remember, if you want to stay up to date here on YouTube from now right up to transfer deadline day on Friday, and you want to stay up to date here on YouTube with all the latest City transfer news every single day, then make sure you have subscribed to my channel. Also, don't forget social media links there in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships or any videos or any general business inquiries. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up. 300 likes is the aim. Do let me know your thoughts as well in the comments below. And finally, I wanted to say a big thank you to today's video sponsor, which is brought to you by Sofascore. They're going to be keeping you guys up to date with all the latest football scores ahead of the upcoming season. They're also going to keep you guys up to date with the latest match information along with the latest match statistics and analysis. They'll also keep you up to date with all the latest scores and match information for all the other games in all the other sports that you guys love to follow, all in one place, all in one app. It's a free app to download, and anyone that does download using my link in the description or the QR code on screen does help to support the future content created here on my channel. So we're going to crack on with this video. We've got no contract news, we've got no ins. It's very much been dedicated to the outs, and we've had a big update in the form of Issa Kabore. Now, Fussball Transfers over in Germany were saying that Augsburg and Werder Bremen in Germany were interested in signing Issa Kabore, along with Venezia in Italy and Stade Rennes in France. I do believe there's some Premier League interest in there as well. However, it has been confirmed in the last couple of hours or so by Mike McGrath, and also has been had some reliability put on it by Fabrizio Romano, that Benfica are going to be this club that's going to sign Issa Kabore this summer. It's believed, according to Fabrizio Romano, that it is going to be a season-long loan, so not a permanent transfer. Manchester City are going to have all of his wages covered. They're also going to not include a purchase option for Benfica, so it looks like Manchester City do maybe long-term see Issa Kabore as a future Manchester City player, but he's had Premier League experience from last season with Luton Town and did very well. City want him to go and get some experience in Europe playing for a big prestigious club like Benfica. If he can nail down a first-team spot with them, then who knows? Never say never, so we will see what does happen with regards to that transfer. Now, moving on, we've got the latest on Joao Cancelo, and it's the last time I am ever going to speak about Joao Cancelo and Manchester City in the same sentence. So Pol Ballus at The Athletic had said that Joao Cancelo was close to an agreement to join Al Hilal in Saudi Arabia. Fabrizio Romano had confirmed with the Here We Go that it's a €25 million deal, with the first part of the medical completed earlier last night. Contracts were ready to be signed, verbal agreement was in place and was going to be done soon. I'd done my transfer show live stream at 5 p.m. BST, and I ended that stream around 5:30 p.m. British summertime, and then around an hour and 15 minutes later at 6:45 p.m. last night, confirmed by both Al Hilal and Manchester City that Joao Cancelo has left Manchester City and signed for Al Hilal on a permanent transfer. It is a deal worth just over £21 million and takes Manchester City's total sales, not including add-ons, up to £145 million for the summer. So I wanted to thank Joao for all of his efforts at Manchester City. It is a shame that it didn't work out here in the end, but I do wish him the very best of luck in the future. Al Hilal getting themselves a quality fullback in Joao Cancelo. If he can knuckle down and work on his attitude, then they've got themselves an amazing player. So wishing him the very best of luck. And as I said, Joao Cancelo now no longer a Manchester City player, and I've been speaking about him now for the last couple of years, so I'm happy that that is now done and dusted and a permanent transfer is sorted. So moving on to the final transfer, I want to speak about Matheus Nunes, because Rob Dawson at ESPN's given us a further update on what we were speaking about yesterday with Matheus Nunes potentially leaving Manchester City, and he says that City just aren't ruling out Matheus Nunes leaving Manchester City before the window shuts at 11 p.m. BST on Friday. Atletico Madrid are pushing for a loan deal. They want to include an option to buy. If I was Manchester City, as you've seen with Issa Kabore, City don't want to include options to buy. It's not been included on Issa Kabore's deal. It's not been included on Calvin Phillips's deal. And if Nunes does leave Manchester City on loan, it will not be included, I'm certain of it, in this transfer as well, because if they do, it's Man City putting a ceiling value on a player who could be a tremendous success on loan. So if Atletico Madrid long-term want to keep hold of Nunes, make it an obligation to buy rather than an option to buy. And I think that may just be the sticking point here between whether Nunes goes or whether Nunes stays. If there's an obligation to buy, I can see Nunes leaving Manchester City before transfer deadline day, and I reckon City will maybe add to their squad before transfer deadline day, but it is very quiet out there, and it maybe would need Nunes to leave for that to happen, for City to dip into the market once more, which right now I still have my doubts upon. My expectation is Matheus Nunes will remain a Manchester City player. We need that depth. Our squad's getting thinner and thinner by every single day, with player after player after player leaving. Joao Cancelo, he leaves. Issa Kabore's already featured on the bench a couple of times this season for Manchester City. He leaves. So losing Nunes as well stretches the squad to, in my opinion, as thin as it can go. Maybe even very dangerously thin, that Man City would be forced into the market to go out there to sign somebody just so you do have that depth. But as we get closer and closer to transfer deadline day, you don't want to come across as desperate, because if you do, you're going to be paying a premium or you're going to be selling for cheap. City will exploit that market for any available player. If there is anyone that helps improve our starting 11, I'm sure City would be all over it. If there's any player that City think would add to our depth and would be a good fit for the team and provide good high quality competition for places, they'd be all over it as well. But as of right now, City's patience is very much there, and as we head towards transfer deadline day, we've still got some loose ends to tie up in terms of young players, still got one or two bigger transfers to sort out in terms of the likes of Issa Kabore and what's happening with Matheus Nunes, and we will see if Man City do choose to dip into the market one last time. But we are getting towards just over 48 hours left of the window. We will see what happens. Anything can happen. It's the soap opera end of the transfer window. It's been a pretty quiet transfer window. May the window close with a bit of a bang. We will wait and see. As of course I have already said, I will keep you guys up to date every single day with all the latest City transfer content, with all the latest happening with these transfers as we build up to Friday's deadline. So do make sure you have subscribed. It's the easiest way to stay up to date here on YouTube with all the latest City content. Also, don't forget as well to go and check out my social media links. They're in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up. 300 likes is the aim. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and finally do go and check out today's video sponsor, which is brought to you by Sofascore. I'll see you all again religiously tomorrow for the next daily Manchester City transfer update, so I'll see you then. So I've been JSGC, thank you everyone for watching, I hope everyone is safe and well, peace, ciao for now.